Hello everyone, greetings from the Begeron Colony. I'm here in my character, and keep in mind that I'd play, my main server is the Harbinger, that's the one I play on. And so I had mentioned earlier that all these credits I have here on the Begeron Colony, they're kind of stranded. I don't really know what to do with them, and so I gambled with them a lot. I opened a ton of hypercrates here. I still have some of those pack openings to put up on my channel, and those will be uploaded pretty soon. But I have a bunch of successful item sales here of Grand Chance cubes, miscellaneous items and stuff. And so if we check quickly on the Begeron Colony GTN, what I always look for here are really good deals on hypercrates. And when I mean good deals, I just mean anything under 20 million credits, because I'll just buy it up. As I mentioned, these credits are stranded, so I don't mind just gambling with them, trying to get a really good item like maybe the Arbiter's lightsaber or something. That's what I was going for with some of the visionary packs I opened earlier. But as you guys can see, the new packs, the dark versus light packs, 34 million credits. That's pretty insane. And it's not the smartest thing to buy them up right now, because they're most likely going to drop. However, this is the Begeron Colony, and unfortunately on the Begeron Colony, there aren't many people who sell hypercrates. And I'm only into buying hypercrates, especially with these credits which I don't really care about, so I'm willing to gamble with them. And this guy, as I talked about him earlier, he's one of the only people who really sells hypercrates on the server, especially the new ones. He'll buy up new ones, put them on the GTN, and they kind of sell pretty well. He sells them for extremely high prices, like at 20 million credits. I personally have bought a ton of his hypercrates at 18 million credits. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just purchase one of these, because even though it's 34 million credits, which is pretty insane, I'm already going to be getting around 10 million credits just because of the Grand Chance cubes, and probably even more, because when I say 10 million credits, you get 30 Grand Chance cubes, so that's the lowest of the low price you're going to get, which is selling Grand Chance cubes for 300,000 credits. And that's what they sell from the Harbinger, but as you can see on the Begeron Colony, it sells for slightly higher. And so that does make a difference, especially when you're selling 30 of these Grand Chance cubes. It does make a difference in terms of how much money you're going to make back from them. And so I'm going to be making a little bit more, and so essentially I need to amass 30 million credits. Now I don't know how many credits I have here. Keep in mind I have the 5.4 million credits. I don't know how many I'm going to amass by collecting my successful item sales. I'm not even sure if it's going to be close to 30 million credits, but let's see. Okay, yeah, not even close. Oh gosh. Okay, 18.7 million credits. So that's not too good. Those are just from selling the Grand Chance cubes and some miscellaneous items. See, as you can see, most of these are Grand Chance cube sales. They sell for 329,000 credits. And so, let's see what this. I really want to, don't have it. Okay, yeah, it's crying about the high prices on the Begeron Colony, but you can't really cry about that because Begeron Colony is just dead server. Oh, not dead server, but just prices on the GTN are might as well be a dead server because they're the same as on dead servers. They just sell insanely high. Now I do have a ton of items that I'm sitting on in my cargo bay, and I could sell those, but I thought, why sell them? Why not just first take a look at how much credits I can make off of my companion gifts? And so I'm going to be putting some of these up. And while I put it up, I want to quickly talk about um, the packs themselves. So these new packs that were released, I want to put up a video that's going to be coming up pretty soon about how they've affected the economy, because keep in mind they're giving you a lot of rare items. I myself have already unboxed 2 and uploaded those to my channel. I'm planning on unboxing a few more, and I'm getting some really good items from these packs. And the items tend to repeat because, as I mentioned, these packs don't have many items in them. Even though they're kind of like Grand Chance cubes, they're giving you a ton of really old items. There's no real structure to it. They're just random items from different packs that have a dark versus light theme to them. And still, the items tend to repeat. A lot of people have been getting things like Remy Lestraypa's armor, the Reaver's armor. Some decorations tend to repeat, and I've been basing this off of other YouTubers doing unboxings and people who have commented on my channel. So these items that are coming out of these packs are repeating themselves, and so what that means is the GTN's most likely going to become flooded with these items. And obviously the higher up rare items like the Tula Cord, Sith Recluse, those types of really rare items, yeah, the GTN's not going to become too flooded with them because they're just super rare. Like, not a lot of people are even getting them out of the packs. Even though I've had some luck, that doesn't mean necessarily everyone has that kind of luck. But I do want to just do a quick video seeing how this affected the economy, what are some prices that have plummeted and stuff like that. And before the packs were released, I did do some research and see what the prices were before that, so that way I can compare how the prices have dropped. So I'll be releasing a video on that later. what I wanted to talk about was a reasonable price for these hypercrates, because normally I would tell you that a good price to buy one of the Alliance hypercrates, like the Visionary, Revenge, Plunderer, those types of Alliance hypercrates, a good price to buy them at is around 11 million credits. The reason being, you can sell the Grand Chance Cubes from them and make around 9 to 10 million credits, and then you'll make a huge profit because of the other items that are going to pop out of the pack. And unfortunately, as a lot of you guys have noticed, the hypercrates don't really drop that low. They hover around 18, 17 million credits on most servers. On the really kind of dead servers, you could say, where there isn't a really high population, they usually hover around 25, 30 million credits. But actually, this pack, the Dark vs. Light pack, as you guys can see, it's already dropped to like 35 million credits, and the pack has just been released. So it's gonna go, I would say, probably drop to 20 million credits. I don't know what price people are willing to buy them at. However, me personally, I think if you could even get 25 to 20 million credits off of this, if you could buy this hypercrate for 20 to 25 million credits off the GTN, I think that's actually a pretty good deal, and I think you have a very strong chance of making your credits back. Because keep in mind, you're already getting 30 Grand Chance Cubes, so that right there is 10 million credits. So if you bought the hypercrate for 25 million credits, let's say, then all you need to do is make 15 more million credits. And the chances of you making those many credits off of the items that have been popping out of these packs is pretty high, because as I've opened too, I've gotten really rare, really expensive items out of them. And I can't say that, it was a fluke twice. It happened twice. And so I will be unboxing some more and seeing whether it was a fluke. Maybe my luck is overdue and the next hypercrate I open will be a terrible pack opening where I only get, crappy crystals and mounts and nothing really too good. So we'll see about that, but for the most part, I think this pack is going to give you some really good items if you open a hypercrate, because hypercrates are 30 packs. You have a very high probability of getting a really good item. Something or another that sells for 20, 30 million credits on the GTN, and right there, you get that item, you've made your credits back, right? So that's why it's kind of worth it to pay higher prices for these hypercrates, especially since the price of the hypercrate is higher on the cartel market. It now costs 6,300 cartel coins. I think people who are buying these hypercrates are expecting to sell them at higher prices just because the cartel coins that are needed to buy it are higher now. But I think for this particular hypercrate, it's actually worth it. Obviously, if a Visionary pack or even any pack going for 25 million credits would not be worth it at all, just because of the items that pop out of it just aren't worth it. But it's with these packs giving you really rare items, the Dark vs. Light packs, yeah, definitely it's kind of worth it. And I myself will be experimenting with that as well. As you guys can see, I'm trying to amass some credits on the Begeron Colony because I just want to have those credits on me, so if a good deal comes on a hypercrate, I'll pick it up. I mean, if I had 34 million credits right now, I would probably actually buy that hypercrate just to gamble with it and see whether I'm actually even able to make my credits back, paying such an insanely high price for them. But on the other hand, it's kind of a good thing I don't have the credits now, because most likely the prices are going to drop. I don't think there's many people who are willing to pay 35 million credits for a hypercrate, and so the prices will inevitably drop because the sellers will have to adhere to what people are willing to pay for it. So we'll see what happens. I'll definitely keep you guys updated on what I'm doing, and I'll see whether it's worth it. So if you guys are a little bit apprehensive in terms of whether you want to buy these packs, whether you're spending real money on cartel coins or whether you want to spend your hard-earned credits on these packs, stay off of it for a few days, and I'll be putting up the videos, and then you guys can check them out and see whether they're worth it. That's partly the reason why I do these unboxing videos, is because that way it gives you guys a sense of what kind of items pop out of these packs, what is the chances of you getting a really good item. And from what I've seen, like I've opened 2 hypercrates right now, and in each hypercrate I've gotten some really good jackpot items. My first hypercrate gave me 2 Lock Hord's upper body armor and a Volatile Conqueror saber staff. Together, both of those is like 30 million credits right there minimum. And the second hypercrate gave me a Volatile Conqueror's lightsaber and some really nice gold decorations. So definitely worth it. Alright, so that's the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I just wanted kind of a mini update on my channel, but also I just want to quickly talk about these Dark vs. Light packs because I personally am really excited about them, so I just want to basically put out as many videos as I can about them. It's quite rare in this game when you get such a good hypercrate to get excited about, and so I definitely just want to put some videos talking about it. So expect those in the near future. If you're a fan of the Dark vs. Light packs, and you'll be happy because quite a few of my videos will revolve around those. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.